Welcome back, everybody, to the Cirque Show 24/7, and this is ABC's Once Upon a Time, Season 3, Episode 9, entitled Save Henry. So, let's get right into it. Alright, guys, Save Henry. Now, we're back from a week off, which felt like 3 weeks off for some reason. I don't know why. We were just like 1 week off of Once Upon a Time, but it felt so long. I'm so glad that we're back because the last episode just had everybody in shock, and I didn't know how. It was just crazy, and this episode was phenomenal. Answered a lot of questions. It gave us a lot more insight on Regina's past and how she actually got Henry, which I really enjoyed. I really in this episode, I really enjoyed like the beginning of this episode with the flashback to like her and Rumple, especially when Rumple. I liked the shout out that they gave us to like season 1 when Rumple was still in prison and stuff like that, because that was like the best Rumple. Like season 1 Rumpelstiltskin is like the best Rumple. So I like the fact that he was all in his gold face and fully like Rumpelstiltskin. It was fantastic. So I really like the shout out to like season 1 and the whole backstory on how Regina actually gets Henry. And it was a very Regina-centric episode, and that's cool with me because I'm not gonna lie, this season, for season 3, she's probably my favorite female lead character in this season. She's just awesome. Like Regina, she's just awesome. I love everything about Regina. She's like one of those tragic characters to where you're always rooting for her, even when she fails. For some reason, you always want to just root for her, and I liked it. I love the fact that in this episode you see her really struggling with the fact that, or really she has to kind of come to terms that after the curse and stuff, she's gonna be lonely and she's gonna need something to fill that empty heart, and that's when she goes to Mr. Gold, aka Rumpelstiltskin, and tells her, "Yo, I need you to find me a kid. I need one fast because I need something to make my life mean something." You know what I mean? So I like that. I like that they kind of fleshed out her character, gave her like a purpose, and made her just more relatable. And it just really touched home with me for some reason that she wanted this kid like really bad. Like she wanted Henry to work out, and at first like Henry was just crying all the time. Like it was annoying. For a minute I was just like, yo, drop the baby, because the baby's just crying too much. I don't know why. But but she pulls through. And I thought it was very interesting. Another thing that I thought was very interesting was the fact that she almost gave Henry up. She almost, once she found out that who Henry was actually birthed from and who Henry's actual biological mother was, she kind of freaked out and stuff. But she got it together, and she saw, she pushed through, and she was able to work out her differences to where she actually kept Henry. So I thought that was really cool. Now getting to Neverland, where craziness just always happens. We get to Team Save Henry. They're trying to save Henry. All right, they're trying to save Henry because Pan has his heart and stuff. They figure out that Pan can still be killed because right now he's still gathering all of Henry's power and energy. So once Henry's energy is gone, then Pan will basically the most powerful. But right now he's still weak because he's still trying to get all the energy. So he's still trying to recover to get all the energy. So that's when it's a perfect time for them to strike. They do devise a good plan, and they basically get Henry's heart back. And I was like, man, that was really easy. When it first happened, I was like, dude, they got that heart back like super easy. Like I hope we still have like some minutes on this episode, because I'm gonna be pissed if they just get his heart back, put it in Henry, and that's it. And at first I thought that's what was about to happen. So I was like, man, this episode was good, and now it's about to piss me off. But then it did something to where I was like, whoa, that's awesome. You know what I mean? It was really cool. The whole first, before we even get into that, I love the fact that Pan actually was the one who revealed to everybody like who he was to Rumpelstiltskin, and that he was Rumpel's father. And everybody was like, "Yo, I didn't see that coming. This family is crazy. That's a crazy family tree. When you like really sit down and just put all the X, Y's, and Z's and just lines together, that's a crazy family that's going on in Neverland. You know, that's a crazy, crazy family. But let's get back to like just this total twist, and that's what I like about this season. Like season 3 is my favorite season already, because just the story is a lot better, the action's better, the acting's better, and the twist, they're real twists, and they just come out of nowhere and they take you by surprise. Like I said, I thought this episode was gonna go one way, and I was almost this close to being like, I was almost this close, guys, for being really pissed. It's like, oh, it was too easy. They defeated Pan so easily, but Pan, he's a tricky one, and right when he pulls out Henry's shadow, he kind of switches his body or something. So now Henry is in Pan's body in Pandora's box, and Pan is in Henry's body, about to go home, eat some tacos and stuff, and just chill. I thought it was a fantastic, phenomenal twist. Got me by surprise. It's probably one of my favorite twists that's ever happened to me ever, because I did not see it coming. It was just a total shock. Um, yeah, because now we get to actually see what's going to happen to Henry, who's uh, in Pandora's box, and yeah, that's going to be crazy. And I was already happy that we can still get to see that Pan in Pandora's box, because I like that actor, the guy who plays Pan. So I'm glad that we get to see him again, just as playing himself as Henry. So that's going to be just really cool, and seeing how Henry is going to act being Pan. So it's going to be weird if that makes sense. Like, I want to see the kid actor who's playing Henry. I want to see him kind of mimic Pan, who plays Pan. You see what I'm trying to say? I know it's confusing, but some people get me. Overall, it was a fantastic episode. I really thoroughly enjoyed it. I really liked the fact that it was a Regina episode. I thought she was a highlight of this episode. Really, really fantastic. We're off Neverland, guys. We're off Neverland. So what do you think is going to happen now that we're off Neverland? Please like this video, comment, subscribe, tell me what you thought. And as always, this is the Search Show 24/7. Be easy.